Hello, welcome back to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
I'm bored.
And we have our haul from Gen Con to show you. It was our first Gen Con, so we're going to give you our thoughts on it, too, as we talk. Would you have a highlight from Gen Con? Like a day, an experience, a game, a random moment, anything?
I definitely had a good experience. Let's see. Well, I want to get yours first because this is not only your first Gen Con, this is your first con.
It is. So
what are your? I've had con experiences. It's slightly different. So what was your first con experience like?
For con experience, it was awesome. I did not expect everyone to be in such a good mood, if that makes sense. I expected it to be more like an amusement park, where people are kind of walking around but kind of miserable because they're tired and hot and hungry and this and that. But no, everyone every single day was hype, excited, in a good mood, in good spirits. People were talking to strangers, like willing to talk to strangers, which blew my mind. Just having a great time. People working the booths were really nice. I didn't expect to see so much cosplay of just random video games, movies, this and that at the
That was surprising because like Comic-Con, that's obviously huge, but at a Gen Con, I'm like, oh, maybe like a video game character that has a board game, like that makes sense. But yeah, there was Dark Magician Girl, which makes sense because there was TCG
You're trying to track her down.
That's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character ever. But yeah, there was some cosplays. You're like, oh, these are from good movies, but like doesn't make sense to board gaming, but still cool.
Yeah, we ran into some other board game influencers, a lot of creators, obviously. I was trying to track down Professor Meg. We did not end up, locating her. We ran into our friend Bonds, which is great. So we're out here in the LA area, so we're slowly trying to connect with the other people online who we've talked to virtually to actually meet in person. So it was fun to meet a few of those people in person. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I have two top highlights.
Tim and Alex from Board Game Co. also we did not get to meet. Who were there.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my top two highlights, one, which will be a shared highlight for sure, is we got a chance at the Bezier's booth to play their new game that's going to be released on Kickstarter this upcoming month, or maybe this week. We don't know yet officially which is the exact day.
The Game Makers.
They're called Game Makers. Really fun. It's so literally, you are taking steps to gather components and whatnot to make board games, but they're all board games that we play. There was games that we literally bought at Gen Con that were in this game. So that was a lot of fun, just hanging out. We got to play it, we demo it, talk to some people who were interested.
We got to teach it.
We almost got, we had to teach it for a few people who just came up as we were playing. They're like, hey, what's this? We're like, hey, this is how it goes.
The guy who we were playing with, so the main guy who was running the whole entire area is like, hey, I gotta step away for a minute. Like, you guys had a demo, right? And like, yeah. The other guy hadn't, so we're like, all right, we'll teach you the game real quick. So it's actually really easy to teach. We found out as well. Obviously, we're teaching a gamer.
Yeah.
So the concepts were easy to relay, but that was kind of cool that we got to teach it and we got to teach other people walking by as well. So we got to do our whole kind of like rule book rundown thing, but live.
Yeah. So that was one of my two highlights. The other highlight, which is some of my focus at cons. So obviously you have the exhibitor hall, you have the panels, you have all the con things, but outside of those things, you still want to experience that vibe.
Yep.
Our first day, we're like, hey, let's look for food. Found a gastropub 3 blocks away.
The District Tap.
District Tap in Indianapolis, right downtown there on Meridian. Meridian Street. I had to get Meridian Street. It's like down the street from a book or a game store.
Yep.
Which is a lot of fun. But the reason I bring that up is not only was like, hey, they're just here as a place. They were decked out, put Star Wars on. They had Marvel on. A lot of the bartenders were very nerdy and like engaging in conversation about games and movies and things.
Yep.
So it definitely made the experience better, which is something I appreciate at cons, where it's like, okay, if I'm going to go grab food, I kind of want to still be in that vibe. And they were all for it. We met 2 different bartenders the 4 days. We went back every day.
We met 4.
Oh, no, but 2 of them were there all 4 days.
Yeah, but
then we had met some others.
Good conversation with the other 2.
Yeah, we had great conversation with all of them that worked there. Like, none of the bartenders were like, oh, man, these Gen Con people. Like, all of them were, like, in it.
They wanted tips, that's why.
Well, sure, this is their job. But, like, they were
having fun.
Yeah. So those are my 2 highlights from Gen Con. But yeah, overall, like, if you have a chance, definitely check it out. It is, if you get overwhelmed easily, it is a lot. It is a ginormous thing of their convention center. Lucas Oil Stadium's filled, where you can just go open board game. There's tournaments. There's meet and greets.
There's a game library you can just go run into all day long.
Yeah, there's some live events where you can just go and hang out and watch different games being played or D&D one-shots.
Except, Board's lying to you. There was a moment that I think stood out among the rest.
I don't know what we're going
during our entire weekend when we were at the bar.
I don't
So
know.
I
Oh,
was
this.
grabbing.
This is hilarious.
Yeah. So I enjoy a good boneless wing, right? I don't enjoy ranch or blue cheese to dip them in. I'll dip it in something else. But I got brought ranch this one time. Took a bite out of it, and then he's over here like ragging on me. He's like, "What? You don't like ranch?" I'm like, "No, I hate ranch. I like ranch." And
And he has barbecue wings, so they're like not buffalo wings that go
Right.
normally in ranch, but
the chicken, as we're talking about it, falls off the fork right into the ranch, and just slowly we
So-
watch it sink underneath.
quicksand of ranch.
And so I was forced to eat this chicken wing covered in ranch. It was just perfect.
It made my day. We're sitting there, and I'm just ragging on him, and he's like, "Oh, whatever," and swings and boom.
Just plop.
He's not
Perfect.
Italian enough to know how to talk with his hands without losing things.
I mean, I wasn't even with my hands. I was literally just holding it.
No, you were like, there was one point you were like shaking it a little bit, and then.
And then chicken just like, oh yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
overall, yeah, great weekend.
That and one of the games that we'll show you near the end of this whole video. This is my like main highlight. So Board saw it. He said, "Hey, we should
yes.
test this out. It looks really interesting." He said,
And I
"Hey,"
literally glanced at it for under 10 seconds.
I
As we
walked
were
past
walking, I looked, I saw the name of the game, I saw the setup, and I'm like, that looks kind of cool. And then I glanced at like people playing it. I'm like, okay, whatever. We had somewhere else to go. We kept walking,
Yep.
and then came back to it.
Yeah, and so he's like, "Hey, we should check this out and stuff." And then we sat down, checked it out. Really cool. Pretty simple, but a lot of variety. Seems like a lot of fun. Bombastic. It's most likely something that she'll like as well. Like the aesthetic is just very pleasing. Like, okay, yeah, we'll come by, and they were sold out at the time. Like, oh, we'll stop back in. We'll get some tomorrow. Did not realize how popular this game was and why they were sold out. Because mind you, we tried it near the end of a day, so of course it'd be sold out. We came back first thing in the morning.
As they
went
opened.
right to that booth. There was already a line of over 100 people wrapped around their booth, and they only brought 100 copies. We happened to find that game store that was by the District Tap.
Nick
That
calls it fate.
happened to be a game store owned by the company that made this game, that we stopped into days prior and saw they had this game on the counter. So immediately we called them, like, "Hey, do you have any copies left?" They're like, "Yeah, we have one copy left today, and then we'll be putting more up tomorrow." We're like, "Can you hold that copy?" And then we just booked it over to that store. So
Yeah.
you'll find out at the end of this video what that game is, and you'll probably understand if you know the game as to why.
Yeah. It was the funny thing is, it's a game I personally have never heard of.
Same.
Obviously, there's so many games on Kickstarter and GameFound. It wasn't really in the type of games I look for, but it just happened to catch my eye, and I'm like, that kind of sounds interesting. And then,
Yeah.
we did the demo, and we also just happened to walk back to the booth as one demo was finishing.
Yeah, it
And
just
they're
all
like-
lined up perfectly,
yeah.
which is great. I mean, that's what's also been what was great about Gen Con as well, is that we got to discover a lot that we would not have normally. Things I forgot about that I pointed out to him, like, "Oh, you would actually love this," that I didn't get back.
He
in
just
the day.
wanted me to spend money.
Not at all.
I'm just kidding.
No, I definitely think like,
He's
"Oh,
like,
I
hey,
think,
here, buy this one.
I think you would love this," because it's like, it's dark and creepy and right up your alley.
Yeah, which is one of those. But yeah, so the one Nick brought up, I won't say the name yet, but that will be one of our last 3 games this month here in August
Yep.
on stream. And 2 others we'll talk about too, are the other 2 that we'll be playing on stream this month.
And we just got done doing a live stream and playthrough of Brink, so you should be able to see that on our channel as well.
Yeah. But without further ado, let's show you everything we got.
So we're going to start off with the more simple and slowly work our way into the more fun.
Yeah, you want to?
So, first up, I had to grab the Robinson Crusoe adventure book. I recently, I did not commit to backing the collector's edition. I kind of kicked myself in the ass for this because I do like this game a lot. It's a difficult but fun, cooperative survival adventure game. And so I bought the collector's edition, or the version of it that you could on Amazon. And I want to get this adventure book because it just has so many more adventures in here and just adds the replayability where you can just go over and over and over. And it gives you, I think, as
It's a
well.
great page, whatever that one was.
In the front here, I think it tells you the difficulty as well. Yeah, like difficulty here too. So you can start off easy and then slowly work your way through. So I had to grab this. This is a game that I bought a couple times actually over my life now, my past recent years. At least this might be my 3rd or 4th time actually buying this game.
Oh,
Because when I moved, I've gotten rid of it. I kind of really played it, and I always get drawn back to it. So this will be the first time I probably definitely keep it. So I had to pick this up, the adventure book for Robinson Crusoe.
Yeah. Second one, which is our other expansion, everything else will be brand new full games, is one of my favorite games we've had on stream. I've played it multiple times off stream. Nick is fine with it. I love the game.
Yeah, it's essentially it's board's game now. I'm just holding on to it.
But that is the game called Earth, and they had their brand new expansion called Abundance of Earth. Gives you a bunch of new cards that just get added into the game, but also adds a brand new aspect called Germination into the game. So you get a six.
Germans?
Yep.
Just sicking Nazis on the wilderness.
No, you're putting the Germans in the camp this time.
Oh no.
So
in a canopy.
so it adds a 6-player and it adds this germination concept. So a bunch of new cards as well that get mixed into everything. So very excited. We probably won't play this necessarily on stream again, but definitely off stream we'll test it out and
we'll see if Earth fits into one of our themes. Then
we can talk about a nature theme at one point with that one over there.
Well, that we have like harmonies and stuff too, so we can do all that because there's a wilderness one that's coming out too. So
and there is Earth's expansion. So now, small to large, we're gonna go through all the brand new games. Which some also have expansions with them.
Yes. So first up here, we're gonna bring in all 3 of these. I had to pick up Tinder Blocks. Mainly because I want to do this as one of our tournament games because it's going to be hilarious to watch board. Try to do any kind of dexterity game where you get to use little tiny, I can open this up real quick here, little tiny tweezers to grab your blocks.
This is Operation Nightmares all over again.
And like, that's not supposed to be stuck there. You're literally grabbing blocks and stacking them in the way that something tells you. And then like you continue doing that with whatever the next one would be. You'd have to stack it on top as well without knocking anything down. And you just continue up.
I'm just gonna shotgun a monster right beforehand and be like zoned in.
You're gonna be like shaking.
No, the funny thing is, Mountain Dew Monster do the opposite.
Oh,
like
nice.
it actually, like I have no nerves.
So I grabbed the original Tinder Blocks. They had a deal to get 3, so I got 3. I grabbed Tinder Blocks Storm Edition. I didn't grab the
waterproof.
The other, yeah. So this one adds a new element like with water.
Nice.
And it does have essentially the entire base game in here with the expansion stuff as well in that one, but the cards are slightly different, so you had to buy the separate one. There was a third one which added like marshmallows. Like, nah, the water one's cool enough. Because I did want to get this here, Tic Tac Trek, which is where you're literally doing tic-tac-toe, but you're laying like tiles down.
That's cool.
And it looks like you can
I'll be good at that one.
Looks like you can lay the same type of tile on top of someone else's like tile. So I figured you'd like that. So this one I definitely want to grab.
There's a game I played in Japan with the bartenders at Coyote Ugly that is tic-tac-toe, but instead of just playing normally, it's like cone-based, where you have a small, medium, and large cone, so you can put like your large cone over someone else's medium cone and take it over.
I've seen that, yeah.
And I was like, it blew my mind. I had never seen it before. They taught me how to play, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And we played for hours that night.
I've seen something on like Instagram of people doing that.
Yeah, so, it was a lot of fun.
So I got one that I know I almost likely win at, and I got one that you almost likely win at, just to be fair.
Yeah, yeah, sure. All right, next one up is a fun story. So, thanks to Bonzinator, who's been helping us out on Twitch, started rating us last year, we got introduced to a bunch of other game developers and publishers and everything else. One of those was someone who had their own booth at Gen Con this year. It was a gentleman, and then he had some volunteers there, and he had a game based around boba drinks.
Yeah.
So like Nick has never had a boba drink. We'll change that.
Maybe.
I enjoy boba drinks.
Maybe.
And no, you have to do it once.
I guess so.
Yeah, just like fish, you gotta do it once.
You're like off screen. Weirdo.
So we're like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like I enjoy it, and he was like, it's a simple card game. You're making boba. Like, okay, cool, but it's also competitive.
Yeah.
So we got the main game and some of the expansions that he showed off.
I mean, we have every version of this right now that he has.
Oh yeah, it's minus the game mats.
I just wanted to say, so it's Moko Games. So it's a Bobatage. So we have the base game here, which is spoiler to that. So you have ingredients. You'll need 3 of which to make your boba drink, and you're competing with the other player or players to make 5 drinks before the other person, and then cards in there can sabotage or sabotage other players to prevent them from winning. So very fun, simple back and forth. The next up is Legends of Matcha, which adds in some more ingredients, as well as it adds in food. So now you can prepare food, and if you prepare a food item, you have to put it down and prepare first, and then you can flip it out for free, but that counts as one of your items completed already, and good to go. So that was pretty cool. And I did also grab their Tasty expansion pack, because this creates more of a tableau building aspect to the game, you said. So change the game entirely.
Now.
Yeah, so that seemed like a lot of fun. They had a deal going on for each of them. So I was like, you know what? Let's support a local creator because we would want the same thing to happen. So
Who's also based out of LA.
exactly, they are based out of LA as well. So went all in on Sabotage. We played a quick demo game. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, I definitely recommend you check this out if you haven't already.
Yeah, it's one of the few that it says 7+ on it for age, 10 to 30 minutes.
Yep.
That's 100% true.
Yep.
You can play it. I brought it up to 2 of my coworkers as soon as I got back from Gen Con who have like kids between like 9 and 12.
Yep.
And I'm like, if they like boba, they'll have fun with this. It's very easy. It doesn't take a lot of time, so you don't have kids being annoyed because they're there too long. But also for adults, who are like, hey, I want to be competitive and screw you over.
Yep.
So it covers all the age bases. Super simple. We'll probably try to combine this into one of our mini game months.
Oh, for sure. Should play quick enough.
Maybe probably beginning next year as we find more themes.
Yeah.
But yeah, super awesome experience meeting the creator. Because again, we probably walked by this once or twice and didn't even know what it was. And then he's like, oh yeah, this is the booth number.
Yep. A lot of fun. Sabotage by Mogul Games. All right. So now we have 2 games that it's by Ivy Studios. So they had their booth, and I have backed Tend to begin with already. And then when the tariffs happened, they had 3 tariff games that you could have bought to help pay for stuff and whatnot. So they had Pillars of Fate, Graft, and Out of Time, I think, or something of that sort. I didn't get the Time one, but I did get Graft, and I got Pillars of Fate. And luckily, at their booth, they were able to fulfill my order, so they're not shipping it to me, so we have to pick these up early. So we got Graft, Pillars of Fate. Pillars of Fate is a version of Veiled Fate, their larger game, but essentially a dual version. So it's for 2 players specifically. You go head-to-head, and you're trying to push either Feathers or the Scorpion Tails up to dictate what benefit will be gained by whoever has the highest points. So you could try to push someone into the negative points to take it. That was a lot of fun. That is our tournament game for the month of August. So you can see this played by us 4 different times this month.
Yeah, first playthrough will be live this upcoming Wednesday on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you'll see who won that. Again, another simple but fun game.
Very quick, very simple. Graft is another simple, very fun game here. This is a card drafting game of sorts. So you are drafting cards and trying to create different sets of cards that you are going to be shipping off to this overarching like alien company. So you're trying to get certain combinations of cards to get badges, which are points, but you're trying to do so without busting. And so there's some rules to what cards you can take, you can't take into your supply, which ultimately will lead to you busting, where you lose everything, or you can fulfill your objective and send it off for the base points on the card. So this plays with at least 3 players. So this won't be played by just Board and I. We'd have to get a third person on. So may or may not see this one on the channel. It won't be a tournament game because we were not going to get a friend to commit to 4 weeks in a row. But a lot of fun.
All right. So the next set is the fun scenario of you walk around, you see things, you spend money. Because none of the next 5 games were on my list. One of them, which I had seen before. Actually, this needs to go to that side because that came with that. So none of which I had seen before, other than one of these. But we walked around, we saw them, we looked at them. They were good price, so we took them. So we'll start with the first one, which I had known about. I just didn't know what it connected to, and that is dead. The Evil of Pennywise. So this is Betrayal at Neibolt House. Evil of Pennywise. I thought this was a connection to a different game that they had here at Avalon Hill. I did not realize it was an expansion adding into Betrayal on House on the Hill's 3rd edition, which it is. So it's very specific, it says on the bottom, which I never read before because I just glanced at it. So requires Betrayal House on the Hill, specifically 3rd edition to play.
Yep.
But the cool thing about this, in my realm, it adds Pennywise.
Yep.
So we get Pennywise, as the clown, we get him as the spider, we get another little character, we get some extra cards and some extra map pieces, as well as, which I am excited for, 2 new haunt books.
Nice.
So not only they just add some characters and things in, but they added 2 new haunts that you can work on. So I'll be testing this out off stream this week. Super excited for it. But yeah, Evil of Pennywise.
Georgie.
Next up, small game. This is the last game I purchased at Gen Con.
It is.
Just because I saw we were buying.
I saw Caesar.
Oh no, yeah. So we were buying another game, which I have over here. We'll show shortly. It'll be the last game we show today. And I saw Caesar on a post or like a banner.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, I need to know what this Caesar game is. I love a good game about Caesar. So we ended up getting Caesar and Cleopatra. So we'll give you the little spiel here for this one.
By Cosmos.
By Cosmos Games. Cosmos the K. There is one of history's most theirs is one. I don't know, is that...
That's correct.
Is there?
Theirs
Okay.
is one.
Sure, English. Theirs is one of history's most famous stories. A bittersweet struggle between love and power. Caesar wants to expand Rome's influence over Egypt. Cleopatra fights for her country's independence. Who will win the loyalty of Rome's powerful patrons and determine the fate of Egypt? Each player has the same resources at their disposal, includes the wraths of gods, but who will wield them more effectively? Over 350,000 copies sold worldwide. That's a pretty damn good line or milestone to work at. But yeah, so small game here, 2 players, 40 minutes or so. So if we do a historical themed month, this will become our mini game.
Yeah, this is made by the same people who did My City.
Yeah, which we saw that's I saw earlier in the day, but I never saw that earlier in the day.
Yeah.
All right, so now some of the bigger ones, but still random purchases.
Yep.
So first off here, Terracotta Army. What's annoying, I'm going to hold it differently, so we're just going to put it on the table here.
Let's just put it flat.
So Terracotta Army. We saw this. There was a booth that blew my mind that this existed. This booth had, I would say, probably about 10 different games in it.
They must have had excess stock.
Yeah, they must have, and they just didn't want to pay shipping to bring them home afterwards. Because Terracotta Army, as well as the next one we're going to show off, each were about $5 to $10. And you look inside, and it's more than $5 to $10 worth of components and boards and everything else. So this normally would probably be a $60 to $100 game. But they were selling it super cheap, so we grabbed them.
Yep.
Went back to grab more, to be honest, like the third day, because we had suitcase room, and they were gone. But Terracotta Army is, you represent talented craftsmen and artists laboring to build the wondrous assemblies of statues. During the game, you collect resources, upgrade your workers, and seek favor with the Emperor's advisors. Your goal is to play a crucial role in the process of creating the Terracotta Army, and your success is measured in victory points. During the game, you and your fellow players will build together, but after the 5th round of the game is over, only one of you with the most points will win. So it is a fun game, similar not concept, but similar like style to CO2 and some others, where you kind of have a same goal that you're progressing on, that you have to work together, but then it's like, okay, who had the most victory points at the end?
Yep.
So this is a nice fun one. This kind of fits into a war history theme, because Terracotta Army is a factual thing. So that's a game I'm excited for. Hour and a half, 2 hours. Boom.
We shall see.
All right. And then same booth as Terracotta Army was, and I keep forgetting our cameras this way,
Yep.
Takunu, Obelisk of the Sun. So another great deal cost-wise. This one a little more complicated looking. 4 millennia ago, on the eastern bank of the Nile, a foundation of what was to become the temple of Amun-Ra was laid. So Amun-Ra, sun god. Over the course of 2,000 years, the temple complex was gradually expanded until it became the largest religious building in the world. Today, it is known as Karnak. Travel back in time and join the ancient pharaohs in creating one of the most impressive sights the world has ever seen. Witness and influence 2,000 years of history, building, and strategizing and honoring of the Egyptian gods, Horus, Ra, Hathor, Basset, Thoth, and Osiris. Oh, I had it right the first time. Manage and balance your actions carefully, as when reckoning by the goddess Mat comes, your heart. As when goddess Mat comes, your heart will be weighed, and judgment of your deeds will determine your fate. So again, another fun one, historical base that we'll have to get into like a history month.
Yeah.
And then the final one on my side
This is one that I pointed out to Board, because like, okay, I remember seeing this. I did not back at the time when it was up and going, but it is based on a comic book, and it is dark, That's about essentially a kid who I think is like disappeared or abducted or something.
No, a kid goes into the closet.
Kid goes into the closet to help or something like that.
Yeah, so the kid goes...
like the boogeyman he's fighting against, right?
Yeah, so the kid goes into his closet, either fight the boogeyman or find something or whatever, and gets trapped in there. And he gets trapped with all the toys he's tossed aside. So all of the toys in his room, who are his good toys, similar to Andy in Toy Story, have to go fight for him and help rescue him.
Yep.
So you're playing as those toys to go find the little boy. This is based on book 1 of the comic. We were told that book 2, which you could buy the 2 comic book, we did not. Book 2 will become a board game shortly.
Yep.
But this is called The Stuff of Legend. The board game. New York Times best-selling graphic novel, created it.
Yeah.
I already destroyed that.
Nice sleeve, did you?
Because of the plane.
Oh.
That's fine. So, as Allied forces fight the enemy on Europe's war-torn beaches, another battle begins in a child's bedroom in Brooklyn. When the nightmarish boogeyman snatches a boy and takes him to the realm of the dark, the child's playthings, led by the toy soldier known as the Colonel, band together to stage a daring rescue. On their perilous mission, they will confront the boy's bitter and forgotten toys, as well as the betrayal in their own ranks. So literally, conceptually, Toy Story, but dark.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm super excited for this one. Don't know when we'll get this on stream. Might try doing our October horror-themed month.
We need more horror games, so why not?
That's true. We'll have to figure out scheduling and try to get other people. Like our friend Joey will love this one.
We need at least one more person.
Yeah, our friend Joey will love this. We can probably get a few more. But yeah, so that is the big set of big boxes that I have.
Alrighty. So now we're going to move into, we got one more, and then we're going to go into our big 3.
Big 4. Big 3 plus a final fun one.
Correct. So one that was a freebie. You want to bring them down?
Yep.
Boop. Is Juicy Fruits. So this is a freebie with another purchase. So this just looks like a very cute, cheeky little game. I have no idea what it is. You see it's still wrapped up. We weren't in a hurry to unwrap it, but they're giving them away for free for whatever reason. So
it was when you bought another game, which is the next game we'll show you.
Yeah. So we may get this table, we may not. Who knows? We'll see. But Juicy Fruits. All right. So the first of our big 3 that we will be playing this month.
Do you want to give an explanation as to why we got this game?
I mean, we got this game because you wanted to get this game.
Yeah, didn't we? Oh no, this is the one we seen on stream. Never mind.
You saw.
I don't know when I saw this. I saw this. I love the concept.
You just saw. I think you were scrolling through like what's gonna be there, and you saw it. And you're like, oh, that looks cool.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I did see Bonds at one point. I think messing around with this, but it is a Galilei.
Yes.
So, all backwards. So Galileo, Gigi. So you have your astronomer. I happened to pull Nicholas when we played at the hotel we were staying at. Copernicus.
Specifically.
And then I happened to fulfill Pisces.
The astronomer,
first.
Nicholas.
So you are gazing the stars, gathering points, trying to increase your education. While doing it, you're going to get some followers, good or bad, and you need to get them over to the right side. And up here, trying to complete these different, what are they called? Wow.
Constellations.
Constellations.
Stars connected.
Constellations, while also discovering like the planets and stuff. What's cool about this is on your player board, you already have this telescope, other way, not small,
Yep.
big.
Nope.
Telescope
You're not
that you
Ant-Man.
are moving to point to what action you want to do, and then the actions change, and you're continuing to move this telescope up and down as if you are looking at the stars while doing this. So, big comboing, big point salad stuff, very easy to grasp and to get into. The other thing that took a moment was the moment with the characters at the bottom to really for me to grasp onto. It was also super late, and like it was the day we got there, wasn't it? That we got this, and that same night we played this. So I was fried mentally, but even fried mentally, we were able to get into it, get playing, and it was a lot of fun.
That's totally.
I was good. I was good. But yeah, so Galilei, a lot of fun. Can't wait to get on channel. That'll be coming at some point in August. So don't know yet.
Yeah, so we have 3 more streams here in August on our normal weekday streams. This will be one of them, either this upcoming Thursday, live on Twitch, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or the last Thursday of August.
Yep.
So we're in between those two, between this one and the third one we'll show you. to see which one works better. This one is simple enough. If we can find a friend to join us, they'll do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, super fun game. There's also, just to kind of go along with this, in the space theme, another kind of highlight, we found, as we were at this event, we were hanging out afterwards, All Play, who we have 4 games from, the small games, big boxes. Nope. Big games, small boxes.
Okay. Small games, big boxes.
You would hate that so much. Here's a
terrible.
Game this small, boxes.
Terrible.
Throw
it out.
Yeah. But there's a game called Twinkle Twinkle.
Yeah.
Conceptually similar because you're looking stargazing, you're building constellations. But in that case, you're actually building the constellations. You're not just collecting them.
Yeah, it's like it's more of a puzzle. It's a tile-laying puzzle game.
Yes.
It's where you certain tiles next to others get you points or lose you points or negate points.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look into that. Obviously, we're playing this month. This could always come back to the table at some point in the future.
Oh yeah.
Because we've always been talking about doing a space month.
Wait, because we have Moonrakers, Moon Rollers.
Yeah, so we have a lot of space themes.
A lot of space stuff.
So I might try to
Galactic Cruise. Like we get that back to the table and play it correctly
with other people. But yeah, so Twinkle Twinkle is one I'm going to keep in mind for a nice little mini game. But kind of fun with that constellation thing.
All right. So now, the game that we were talking about that we didn't realize was so popular that we discovered on a whim and then managed to get because we had the in and happened to find out that the game store was right around the corner. And that is 12 Rivers. So 12 Rivers was sold out all con long. Ridiculous. Never heard of it. They had it out there super early. We believe this comes out, I think, around, like you said, September or October of this year.
So next month or two, yeah.
So pretty crazy. Very creative, very fun table presence of a game. So, concept, marbles all at the top. You have 12 rivers here. There's a randomized turn order based on your color. You have your little tiles you will take on your turn and place into a slot, paying the cost to do so. Okay? Where you put them will end up determining potentially what marbles you end up getting. After everyone's placed their tiles, little dividers removed, the marbles fall down to the first section, people take their marble and remove their tile, it falls down in the next section, and so on and so forth, all the way through. And you collect your marbles, you put them on your alpaca, you have cards that do abilities, and eventually you move them over to your person to score points. Really that simple. But a lot of fun, very fun to look at. Yeah, can't wait to get to the table, and just, I think that Bombastic is going to enjoy this. We have Bombastic, and we have
Badass.
Badass, excuse me. We're going to be joining us on the 19th to play this.
Yeah, that'll be a few Tuesdays from now. We're doing an early stream. Got some travel plans that weekend.
Yep.
But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Like I said, it caught my eye. I'm like, oh, let's try this out. And we sat down and like instantly within we played only like one round.
Yeah.
But like instantly within that round, we both looked. We're like, oh yeah, let's try to get this. And the sign was sold out.
Yep.
And then, boom, 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 things just worked out and got a copy.
Yeah, very fun Studio Ghibli anime aesthetic to it. So yeah, can't wait to get to the table. 12 Rivers.
All right.
We managed to snag a copy.
And then our last of the big games before we get to that final little fun one, which we'll actually do some unboxing type thing for you.
Yep.
Is a game that I saw Bonzinator play on stream. I've seen publicized and advertised.
We saw it a long time ago.
Yeah,
we
probably about a year ago.
We never jumped on it.
Yeah, there was other games I was jumping on back then. There's like 4 different horror games, one of which we have an unboxing coming shortly for you as well. Where I'm like, okay, I'm already backing a bunch of other things. This looks cool. I'm down with the theme, but I don't want to pay more money. They had it physically there at Gen Con. Walked up one day, and I'm like, oh, cool. They have an all-in package, a normal, and a deluxe. Where the deluxe comes with the game and some fun like token add-ons and expansions. The all-in comes with everything. Came with a T-shirt for the company and a bunch of other stuff.
They have a really cool
dice
tower where when you put the dice in it, it's an organ.
I doesn't ruin the game.
No, it's an organ.
Yeah.
It's
just your heart. Your heart. It's just a heart on the table.
Organ. We put the dice in there. It plays the organ.
Yeah.
That does not ruin the game.
But yeah. So really, I told Bonzinator in person. I was like, I blame her for making me buy this because it looks so good on stream. It is the heaviest game we bought in terms of weight and in terms of game style and gameplay because there's a lot going on.
That's what you get.
But that is Luthier.
The art of the instrument.
Yes, so luthier here, we'll go down to the table, is a instrument orchestra building game. So find true harmony through an authentic and original marriage of theme and mechanics, resulting in rich mahogany. No, I'm just kidding. Rich gameplay experiences that equally speak to both the strategic gamer and classical music lover, which I am both. I love classical music. Luthier transports players to the height of classical music in Western Europe, when the art of the instrument was upheld equally by skilled craftspeople, noble patrons, virtuoso performers, and famous composers such as Bach, Mozart, and Ludwig van Beethoven. So yeah, it gives you 3 little pointers here. You're placing workers with hidden skill levels, you are crafting musical instruments, and you're fulfilling requests made by famous patrons. And you have this whole orchestra type board that you're filling in. So we're super excited. There's a lot of things in this box. With it, we got all of the fun little tokens, and there's a little promo pack.
Nice.
We are not going to show you what's in this promo pack. That will come during our unboxing of Luthier. And a fun little pin bazaar from Gen Con of a just-in-case, hilarious, of a guitar in a case, or a violin in a case.
Did you say a pin bazaar? Oh, it's from...
Pin bazaar is a thing they do where you try to collect all the pins, and then you trade it.
Yeah, got it.
But yeah, that is Luthier. Super excited. We might try to get one friend on, because I know Ryan absolutely loves classical music as well.
We'd have to do a playthrough before we
yeah,
did that.
That's why if we wait till the last week, if we have time, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But again, super cool game. It is a beast of a box internally and weight-wise, but honestly, it's
normal for a deluxe game.
That's true.
I mean, out of everything all the deluxe games we have.
Yeah.
But to carry it around all day long, yeah.
So, the final game is something I happened upon. So, in researching Gen Con like a week beforehand, I was just searching for exclusives and fun other things that we can just kind of get involved with and go after. And one link popped up and said, hey, the scavenger hunt is going on. If you go throughout the Gen Con, Indianapolis Convention Center specifically, go throughout Gen Con in the center, go find these QR codes on the floor, collect them all, you'll get a bunch of cool stuff for this game.
It didn't even say on the floor. It just said,
it said in the hall.
Find the Doomlings in the convention center. So we thought that they were going to be throughout the actual exhibit floor, on walls, this and that.
That's true.
And so we get there's a bunch on the floor, and then realized, oh,
all of them.
They're all on the floor.
And they were all, unfortunately, they were all in order. So if you found number 1, you can just literally walk and eventually find 2, 3 as you just weaved and wove.
We didn't know that though. We
figured
you found a bunch like at first, and then I found a bunch and wandered around. And then we did stuff, and then you went to go do your blood thing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go.
And I hit 3, 2, 1. I was like, oh, here's the beginning.
Got those. I was like, okay, let me see if I can find the rest. Went upstairs. I was like, okay, there's none upstairs. Like, okay, so it must be a line then. And then went down. Sure enough, traced the line. We got there was 18 total. So we went and did that, and you got various prizes for going through all 18. The first prize, like a spin on this wheel, which we both happened to get a massive tote bag, which was insane. That's yours.
Yeah, I don't have yours.
You should. I gave you all of them.
It's one on my desk. I left yours at my house.
Are you kidding me?
I'll give it back to you.
Mine? I mean, it goes with the game.
No, this is not a playable card.
Yes, it is.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, so we'll talk about this first. So the top prize, the top prize in the game, or in the scavenger hunt, was if you got all 18 and you were within the first 1,000 people to do so, you could go up to the booth. There had the artist of the artwork there, which is what an artist does.
The artist of the artwork. Wow.
And it was a little. You got to meet him. You got to talk to him, and he would hand sketch one for you. So we'll do it right here. Boom. So this is the one they hand sketched for me. You can see there's a little bass dude in the middle.
You got your soulless eyes.
Yeah, eyes of black. And then he signs it. So it was a really cool experience just getting to talk to him.
What was really nice is that he actually did one for both of us from one actual, like...
Oh, yeah, I did complete it. I just didn't go back for another. Yeah.
Yeah, so he did one for me as well. Mine had, like, sunglasses on, looked like a cool guy. Which is funny. Yeah. He did my backwards hat, because I was wearing a backwards hat the whole time.
Yeah, so this all collectively goes to a game called Doomlings.
Yep.
It's within the same realm of company structure of We're Doomed and Cards Against Humanity. They were all there together. But it's a delightful card game for the end of the world. So, it says here, someone on a doomed and distant planet life has emerged, or somewhere on a doomed and distant planet, life has emerged, competing for dominance until world's inevitable destruction. Score points by playing traits for your Doomling species, making them more adaptable, resilient, and mischievous. So they are Sour Patch Kids. Play traits across multiple rounds called Ages, but be warned. Hidden in the Ages are catastrophes, special rounds that befall the planet, forcing you to adapt your strategy until the end of the world.
Nice.
So this is the base game, which we'll dig into a little bit, because we're not going to do an official box opening separately for this.
No, it's been out for a while.
Yeah,
it's never caught our eye, so it should have caught our eye, but it never did. But like, yeah, very similar to something like Muffin Time. It seems like in the sporadicness, we're not. I'll actually take this stuff off while we're going through.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, so Doomlings here gives you the whole instruction guide, goes through how to set it all up, everything that's in it. Survival guide here as well on the back. Again, it was super interesting on how they presented it at Gen Con, because
That's cool.
there's a lot of booths that are like, hey, we have a specialty promo pack for our game. Similar to Luthier. Earth had one as well, gave you a few extra cards if you went on certain days. There was others who had pins. Doomlings was the one that were like, hey, you're not only going to get some cool stuff from us, but you got to go do this scavenger hunt, come back to us, you'll get some expanded packs and things, which we have right here, which we'll go through shortly, as well as you get to spin a wheel so you could get discounts. We end up getting duffel or tote bags, which are ginormous. They're probably, I would say, a good 3 feet tall by 2 feet wide. They're big. I'd use it as a carry-on on the plane on the ride home to fit a bunch of these games.
Oops, sorry.
But yeah, so here are a bunch of the cards. Looks like there's point structure in the bottom corner. There's different colors. And you see some of these. I'll just read this one. Reckless. You and your opponent discard one trait from each other's trait pile, excluding this one. So you have fun things there. You have here, Flatulence is just a card, and it just has a fun thing. It has some flavor text. We have a Fortunate. Value is equal to the number of cards in your hand. So a lot of cool things, like he said. So Cards Against Humanity, Exploding Kittens vibe, where you have a bunch of things you're trying to use.
Yep.
So we are excited to test this out with some friends. Obviously, that'll be off stream. We'll have a good party night and just screw around with this.
Yeah.
What we'll do here, though, is to make this fun. So there we go. So this here, top level, is going to be the base game. And then we have a bunch of things to open up as well, because we bought a bunch of expansions. We got a bunch of other things here. I didn't realize that.
What's this for?
That's Sabotage, isn't it? Sabotage Games?
No.
Next Sabotage Games.
No.
Oh.
Oh no, that's the.
Yes.
You have a bunch of those. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we have a bunch of expansions we'll open up that we got for free for some of them by doing the scavenger hunt. Bought one of them here, which we'll let Nick do.
We have the Shadow Puppets. Booster expansion is 40 cards plus 1 hollow foil. Here we go, buddy.
Oh yeah, nice little rip here. Nice. Oh, I hate these rips. No.
So next we got some more Ages here. Shadow Puppets. Tales and Emporium of Lost Things. Regret.
No regrets.
The Traits. Ooh, whatever that is. Interesting. Fuzzy Feelings. No idea what any of this means, but creepy, fun, bound, soft. So those are the trait cards. Oh, these are more trait cards, actually.
Oh, I hate this material that they put these things in.
Yeah.
There's like an extra layer underneath the normal wrapping.
Self-doubt, ashen, repressed.
You said depravity was what you were going to read?
I would say depressed.
Oh.
Ferp, womp.
Oh, this is a normal package. Nice. Okay.
Deeplings. There's just some cards about them. This must be the hollow foil. Pearl. 0. When you play Pearl, you may play 1 additional trait of each color. Cool. And then just thank you for purchasing Shadow Puppets expansion pack.
Cool.
Shadow Puppets.
One of them. We'll save these for last. Another fun thing that was there is, so there was, as I mentioned, this booth was connected with Cards Against Humanity and We're Doomed. So if you don't know, you know Cards Against Humanity. If you don't, go look it up. It's been out forever. There's so many expansions. We're Doomed is another game that they have, which is a lot of fun. I have it back at home. My roommate has it. And it is a game where you're playing as a type of nation. So a government type, democracy, oligarchy, etc. And you have a personal mission that you're trying to do and how you play. And then you have a collection in the middle where you're trying to put resources in so all of you can escape the end of the world, pretty much, and hop on a rocket ship to a safe planet. There are some fun cards in there that kind of screw with that. But the benefit we had at Gen Con was going and talking to them. They're like, hey, thanks for talking to us. Here's some extra cards. So we got 3 extra cards for You're Doomed.
Oh, yeah.
And then they also, for us talking to Cards Against Humanity, are like, hey, here's cards for Doomlings. Mm-hmm. So we got the Clench card. So literally a free add-on here. So choose an opponent. They discard their hand and stabilize. We don't know what stabilize means. But fun little card. And it's a clamshell, but built to look like a fist clenching.
Yep.
So those are 2 add-ons there. And now we have some other fun packs. So the first one here is called Overlush. It is a 14-card mystery pack with a holo foil. So I'm assuming the holo foil's at the back. It is.
Yep.
So again, I'll just read off the names of these. We don't know what any of these things mean. So the first one here, we have Agile, Stinging Tendrils, Floofy, Toxic. Love that. That looks cool. I just want to read that. Swap Toxic with a green trait in an opponent's pile. If it's discarded from your trait pile, draw 2 cards. But worth -2. Fleece. Ooh, there's a fun one. The Great Deluge. -1 gene pool. Pass all blue cards from your hand to the right. World's End. -4 if you have 2 or fewer blue traits in your trait pile.
Oh, that's an age.
Oh, that is an age. I really thought in my head, this is me as a TCG person, I was like, oh, this is a borderless. Like, I wonder, like, online, if the people are like, you can, like, make a set of all of these cards and people are selling shit. Trapper, Silk, Bitterberries, different than Memberberries, Backbiter, Wanderlust, Compound Eyes, Lilypad, Fabled, and our holo foil, Jumpy. Steal 1 trait from an opponent's trait pile whose gene pool is greater than yours.
Cool.
So that's you just throw it on into the ages and traits, and it just merges right in.
And so,
but I do hope that. Can I see that box?
Yeah. For clarity, for the Shadow Puppets, so the different, I realize there's different traits that came with it. So there are Deeplings, Moonlings, Glitterlings, and Fuzzlings, or Fuselings. So those had some reference cards throughout. They explained those.
I really hope that all of this is going to fit in that box.
It will. You can just take out.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
All right. So we have here Bottom Feeder, a Summer Solstice Age card, Shady.
Nice.
Down. Just grump ass bird. What does it say? Do I look soft to you? Spectacled. Floofy. Fearful Symmetry. Contagious. Gross. Slumberwood Age. You Social. I guess. Yeah.
You Social?
Filter Feeder. Another Strange Matter Age. An Age of Adventure Age. Fabled. Cool. And
Therapy? Oh.
Trippy. Nice.
I saw a T in my P. I was like, Therapy?
You may play Trippy at any time and draw 3 cards.
Nice.
-1. Whatever that is.
I'm assuming that's like endgame value or something.
That might be the gene pool.
I don't know. We'll find out.
These are.
We'll have to dig through that.
All right. So here we got Doomling Gold Pack, The Imaginary End. So this was one of 2 of the other boosters that we could have gotten. There's this one, and then there is...
Legends of Enderis.
What?
Legends of Enderis.
What is it called?
Enderis.
End Eras. Legends of Endares.
Why isn't there a hyphen? Endares.
Legends of Endares. Looks like this one just starting us. I'm gonna do this. Oh, doesn't
you
matter.
failed.
Doesn't matter.
You failed.
No, I did. They're all hollow foil. I didn't know they were all hollow foil. All right.
He didn't read the package. It said 7
Oh.
hollow foils.
It does. So we have Gripplethorpes, a Sylvie Bark, which is an adventure card. Or no, that's a Trinkets card. Interesting, that's different. Remarkable, Forbidden Mushroom,
Nice.
Moonlight, Translucent, Spineless. And then just info about the cards.
Nice. And then the last of the packs we have, and then we have one final little fun thing that they did, is called the Legends of Endares, I guess.
Endares.
So, yet again, we have a card about the cards. And we have some ages, we have some traits. So it looks like 4 ages, 2 traits, or 3 traits. First, we have Carbon Boom. Again, we got some fun hollow here. Age of Stability. A Mesopredator.
Yeah.
Good, timely. Refurbished. Return of the Ancients.
Cool.
Cyclopean. And Discovery of Magic.
Cool.
So yeah, another fun set here of more cards to add in.
All right.
And then we have these 4.
So there was an exclusive per day. They all do different things. You got these in various ways. So one of the rewards for finding, I think, 12 of the Doomlings was to get one of these cards. So if you went on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you would have gotten a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. If you made any kind of purchase, you also got one of these cards. So we strategically went on every single day, made a purchase on a different day, and then cashed in our 12 Doomling people on a different day. So we got each of these. So first up here, we have this contrived. Do not stabilize this turn. You may play 1 purple.
Yep. On this end, we have another contrived. Do not stabilize this turn. You may play 1 red.
And we have a third contrived. Do not stabilize this turn. You may play 1 blue.
And then we have the Blue Eyes Contrived Master. Ultimate Master. I was going to go to the...
God damn.
Because you make them push 3 in a row. Contrived number 4. Karibo number 4. Do not stabilize this turn. You may play 1 green. The thing I hate the most about these is the bottom color
Doesn't matter.
for none of these matches.
Yeah.
It's like purple's there, blue's here, green's here, red's there.
Yep. So we wanted to make sure we got, one of each, so that's why we did one of each day. So they're all the same card, but one allows you to play a red, one allows you to play a purple, one allows you to play a blue, one allows you to play green. So,
Yeah.
very cool.
So again, if you've played Doomlings, please throw some comments in the chat. Let us know your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
We're going to put all these in the proper stacks and get this onto our table separately from stream with our friend groups eventually.
Yeah.
As a fun party game.
I say if it plays, does it play with 2? If it plays quick, then we can always do it as one of our tournament
It
games
does,
later on.
but I think this is way better. 2 to 6.
Okay, well, we can find out.
It's probably
We'll
way
see.
better with 6, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
I mean, it's probably going to be better than Muffin Time at 2.
Yeah, you never know. I don't know.
Just-
But yeah,
Cool.
so that is all of the things we got. So
That's
what was
our
our
haul.
count? 1, 2, I guess we'll count Tinder blocks as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 plus a book.
Yeah.
So 15 games plus a book, but on top of that, we got a few other things for some friends.
We got the promos for Brink and Moonrakers.
Actually, there's 3
and
I didn't even bring.
And Moon Rollers.
Because, like, Flip 7,
Oh, you should have brought it.
I forgot it. I saw it. After.
Man, leave this shit out of the hall.
I didn't bring the party box free thing either that we got because we got that game for free.
God damn, he's not good at this at all.
Because I only brought things we bought.
It's still a haul. It's a haul. It's
oh,
whatever you
well.
brought back with you. So yeah, so we got a copy of Flip 7 because you're with the creators. We got the 2 expansions for Change My Mind, which we need to get the base game still.
Yes.
Was that the only thing you forgot?
And then that party box thing that
What's
Cards
the
Against
party?
Humanity gave us. That orange party box.
The mouth one.
Sure.
It's the mouth one, whatever the mouth
I
thing is.
don't remember the name. I didn't look.
No?
Party
It's a-
Mouth? It might be just called
Party Mouth. I think it's Party Mouth.
Oh.
Yeah, so, and then Party Mouth. 'Cause-
when I
So we're gonna
passed
scratch this.
everything.
We're gonna scratch this
No.
entire video. We're gonna put these cards back in this. We're gonna redo this.
But yeah, so overall, 18 plus a book is how
Yeah.
many we came back with. I think like 13 are I bought.
Yes.
I kept seeing things. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this. And then we're
You
like,
got one. You got this all as one.
yeah, I counted some Bobatage
2,
and Tinders as
3,
one.
4, 5.
So 5 in the
book.
book are yours.
Yep.
I think all these were mine. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah. So yeah, overall, we got to the point where we're like, is there enough room to take things home?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna buy like 3 more and I didn't.
There definitely was not
It was
enough
close.
room. Yeah, there was not enough room to take any more home.
Could have bought another suitcase.
No.
Had room to put 2 more into the
You already
plane.
messed up things with the suitcase you had.
Yeah.
Shoving it in there.
I didn't shove it in there. This was because this one went under the plane. It just bounced a little
yeah,
bit. It
that's
just
what-
wasn't protective on it.
That's why I was like, if I could take mine and like put it overhead, I was gonna do
Well,
that.
that's why I put this on the plane. I knew I wasn't putting this on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So word of note, if you're bringing a suitcase, make sure that whatever you are going to be putting in your suitcase, that you have enough clothes and stuff to line
Yeah.
your suitcase.
pat it well.
So that way the boxes don't get dinged at all. Because
Because this was also the one at the, because it's a rolling, it was the one at the very bottom, so it was getting
The
hit with
bars.
everything. The
Yeah.
bars and getting everything pushing down on it.
Yep.
Uh,
Exactly.
But yeah, again, thanks for attending our haul here.
Yep.
We will have unboxings and rulebook rundowns coming shortly for 12 Rivers, for Luthier, for we will have an unboxing for Foxpaw that we got separately from Gen Con.
Yeah.
And then, if you check out our most recent short here on YouTube, you'll see another game that just happened to come in the mail. I got the message Thursday morning, I think, on our way to Gen Con. Hey, this has been shipped. And we're like, oh, it'll be a while. But it was already like at the warehouse coming out. I got it the day or yesterday, and I thought it was my roommate's box. I'm like, she gets more than I do. I looked at it, I'm like, oh, it says my name. I'm like, what the heck is this? Like, oh, it's from China. I'm like, oh, I know what this is. And it was a 40-pound box. I can't wait to do the unboxing. We're not going to do a rulebook rundown right off the bat, but the unboxing is going to be like an hour-long video because it's massive.
Yep.
Stay tuned for that.
Be a lot of fun. Alrighty. Cool. Thank you for joining us here at Ball and Board Games. So we went through our Gen Con haul, minus 3 games. I'm
Yeah,
Ball.
minus a shirt on board
We'll see you
at the next con.
next time.